What is going on to you Taurus out there? Hope y'all are having a great day. So look, you Taurus, smash the like button. That way you can get more in tune to the energy of the reading. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to be able to financially support the channel. So look, you Taurus, you have the Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles, and then you have the Five of Cups. So what it is I'm seeing here for you is the Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. These three cards right here for you are about how you Taurus are kind of overly preoccupied with if a crazy ex is definitely coming back. And they're not from what it is that I'm seeing. I mean, I do see High Priestess way at the end as this last card. They are potentially, they're looking at what it is that you've got going on social media. Either that or they're thinking quite a lot about you. But if they're actually going to come back and be like, hey, Taurus, how you doing? I don't see that. Not really. I don't see that. I don't see that anywhere here in the cards as well. I don't see that. I don't. The Nine of Swords, you're a little bit too much preoccupied with it. Too much. You're thinking about all the wrong things, just focused on living your life, focused on doing what it is that you need to be doing, right? The King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Oh, okay, I'm understanding what it is. Some of you Taurus may have just now started to date a psycho, a person who is a psychopath. They're kind of crazy in the first place. And yeah, it didn't last very long because you got up on out of there. Because of the Tower and the Lovers, you know yourself, you love yourself, and you're not going to be going for somebody that, obviously you can tell is a little bit of a weirdo, right? If they're a weirdo, I'm seeing that a lot of you Taurus are really not going for it, and you were able to dodge that because you saw straight through them very quickly. The Five of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, right, is about you've been down this road before, and you know what it looks like when somebody's trying to cover something up. And you could tell that this person definitely was a sweet talker, and that's cool, but they better be ready to actually back up all that sweet talking that they doing. Otherwise, it's just fluff. You know what I mean? If a person is talking to you well, and they're calling you certain things, and they don't actually show that, they're not actually showing you any of that, that's a real problem. Because now you have the Five of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. And these three cards right here for you are all about how, so for you, a lot of you Taurus need to understand that you were able to see right through that. So you made it out with not too much damage, okay? You made it out with really no damage at all because it was just the beginning stages of it. You just wanted to know what type of person that these people were as you were trying to hang out with them. And either before the first date or on the first date, you started to realize how crazy they were. And nowadays, the way that a lot of people make it seem, they'll just go ahead and show you how crazy they are very soon, and that if you stick around, then it's your fault of whatever comes with that, because a lot of times nowadays people are so dysfunctional they can't even hide their dysfunctionality anymore. They're not even bothering to, nor can they. They're not capable of it, nor are they even bothering to. They're so overly confident, or they're so confident because now, I'm hearing, I'll go ahead and I'll hear some people who will come to me and tell me, and I'm not going to state who, but will come to me and tell me how it is that they'll be dating somebody, and like on the first date, the person's talking about, oh, well, we should move in together. Listen, I feel sorry for you, Taurus. I feel sorry for any of the zodiac signs who are going through that. Luckily, I won't have to go through that because I'll be overseas. I'll be out, you know what I mean? I ain't got time for that type of nonsense. That's a little bit too goofy for me. But the King of Cups over here is about how, but it doesn't matter because you, Taurus, it's okay. Y'all got out in time. Y'all are getting to know other people. So it's cool, you know. At least you made it out with as least amount of damage as possible to where you don't have to take time off again to heal. The Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess, and you did it all. You did, okay, now I understand what it is. You did it all by asking them questions, figuring out what about them is going on. You had to know, because you, Taurus, wasn't going to go out like that. You wanted to make sure that these people were and is a good match, and they're just not. The High Priestess represents, so yeah, the way that you cut them off, you probably not even told them anything. You, Taurus, probably just bounced, got up on out of there without having to tell them everything. Because for you, Taurus, I'm seeing that y'all are beyond even having to tell somebody that you gonna leave, especially if they're treating you well, you know, especially, and excuse me, if you're treating them well, excuse me, and especially if, well, no, I guess you could say it either way. If they're treating you well, then obviously, and you like them, then you're not going to leave, right? Right? But if the thing is that you would be crazy to leave, but especially if like they're not treating you well, right? So it could really go, it can really be said either way. But the thing about it is that you figured it out by just asking them some questions. And then the thing is that the High Priestess is you, Taurus, dipping, right? That, and it's also about them trying to figure out, well, where exactly did you go? So they're thinking about you quite a lot. What happened to you, Taurus, in the first place? And you dipped. You did what was best suited for you, as you should have. So let's clarify the High Priestess, which is Taurus and Virgo mixed anyway. So you showed up in your own reading, kind of. Then you have Tower, right? Scorpio energy. I don't know why y'all get Scorpio energy in every reading. I don't know what's up with that. But the Ace of Cups, the Emperor, Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, excuse me, and then 10 of Pentacles. You know that you putting your best foot forward. You're going to try, Ace of Cups. You're going to do your best to put your best foot forward, the Emperor, right? But also, you're going to have self-respect. If you don't see any kind of development, in other words, if the person is not a quality catch, you're not going to be with them. The Ace of Swords, you're going to be sharp, though. You're going to be very sharp, on point. You're going to be asking them questions, listening to what they have to say, observing them, you know, as well as making it fun for the both of you, right? Of course, that goes without saying. The Seven of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles, because somebody got to be out here for you, and it's true. But the thing is that you just have to keep looking, you know. And like it is, I said before, don't get caught slacking. Try your best to not get caught slacking. None of us are perfect. We're all going to get caught at some point, right? Twos and fews. But we have to be able to become better at paying attention to when somebody is luring us into a relationship trap sooner rather than later, though.